All right, so have you guys heard about this world-class customer experience certification? I mean, specifically for dry cleaners.
Oh, yeah.
It's got me pretty pumped, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been looking over like the program overview and like the webinar schedule that John DeJulius put together, and it's like, this thing's got some really good stuff in it.
That's awesome.
So, you're like the customer experience guy.
I try to be.
I know you are.
Yeah.
So what are your first impressions?
Well, I always say customer experience is the most important thing, especially these days. And this is specifically for dry cleaners, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, and I think something that really stood out to me was it's not like, we've seen these one-day seminars and stuff like that.
Right.
But this is like a whole year-long program.
Wow.
It starts January 23rd, 2025.
Okay.
Live webinars, and then there's monthly support meetings to help people, implement all this stuff. So
I like that. Not just theory, but actual application.
yeah, exactly.
And a year-long program, people need time to actually apply it. So
Right. Totally.
Take those changes.
And it's not just for owners and managers.
Oh,
It's for anybody.
Yeah.
Executives, allied trades, even non-members.
wow.
So if you're in dry cleaning, this is for you.
I think that's really smart because everybody in the business, no matter what your role is, has an impact on the customer experience.
Totally. Yeah.
And when everyone's on the same page, that's when you can really make a difference.
For sure.
So how do you actually get certified?
So you got to go to all the webinars.
Okay.
They do have recordings if you can't make it live, but you got to do all the webinars. You got to complete video exercises and then just basically participate.
Okay, so there's actual accountability.
Yeah, there is.
You can't just sit there and, just passively listen.
You got to actually do stuff.
Yeah, those video exercises sound like a great way to actually apply the concepts.
Right. Exactly.
That's very cool.
So let's talk about what you learn.
All right.
So one session that caught my eye, unlocking the customer's mindset. So what do you think? How do you teach a dry cleaner to unlock a customer's mindset?
It's all about anticipating needs and exceeding expectations.
Right.
For example, imagine if you go into a dry cleaner and they remember how you your shirt starched without you even telling them. That's
Yeah.
like a wow moment, And that comes from understanding your customer's mindset.
Yeah, totally.
It's about going deeper than just cleaning their clothes.
Exactly. And speaking of wow, there's a session, it's called Building a Wow Culture.
Okay.
So it seems like they're really emphasizing creating a customer experience that just blows people away.
Well, that's what it's all about, right? In a competitive landscape, you have to stand out.
Right.
It's not just about doing the bare minimum. It's about consistently going above and beyond, making your customers feel like they're the only customer you have.
Right, exactly.
Turning those one-time customers into loyal advocates for your business.
Yeah, and that's like the holy grail
Ex-
of business, right? Getting them to come back and tell other people.
It's about creating a culture where your team is empowered to deliver that experience consistently.
Right.
So that's what I think is interesting about the session on the Customer Bill of Rights.
Oh, yeah, I was looking at that one too.
Like having those always and never rules,
Yeah.
When it comes to customer service, it's like a clear standard.
Yeah, for sure.
For example, always greet customers with a smile and make eye contact, or, never make promises you can't keep. Just those little things can make a big difference.
Right. I feel like that would be a game changer for a lot of dry cleaners.
Yeah, takes the guesswork out of it.
Yeah.
Everyone knows exactly what's expected.
For sure.
Let's see, another one that caught my eye, mastering the customer experience cycle.
Oh, yeah. I was looking at that one too.
So it sounds like they're breaking down every single touch point.
Right. Like the whole journey.
From the moment the customer walks in the door to when they pick up their clothes and even the follow-up, everything. I mean, even just having like a clean waiting area,
Right.
offering convenient payment options, communicating clearly about the order status.
Yeah, for sure.
All those little things
Yeah.
add up to create that customer experience.
Right. And then the last session, building unbreakable relationships with your customers.
Yeah, that's the goal, right?
That's the ultimate goal.
Turning transactions into relationships,
Right.
building loyalty, turning your customers into advocates for your business.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I mean, it sounds like this program is pretty comprehensive.
It really does. Yeah, it covers everything.
From understanding the customer's mindset to creating a wow culture,
Right.
to mastering the customer journey and building those unbreakable relationships.
Solely. And don't forget those monthly support meetings.
Well, right. Yeah.
Like, it's one thing to learn this stuff, but then having a place to actually talk about it,
yeah.
Give feedback, share your experiences.
Right. Like a support system.
Exactly. Yeah.
And John DeJulius is leading this program. So
Yeah, I know, right?
he's like the expert in customer experience.
Yeah, I feel like you definitely don't want to miss this if you're serious about your business.
Totally. I mean, customer experience is everything these days.
Yeah.
And for dry cleaners, they're facing competition from all sides.
Right, for sure.
So, creating an amazing customer experience is how you stand out.
Exactly, yeah. I'm thinking we should definitely be there for that kickoff session with John DeJulius.
January 23rd, right.
Yeah, I think it's going to be packed.
Probably. There's a lot of buzz around this program.
For sure.
I'm really interested to see, what he has to say about, like, the specific challenges that dry cleaners face.
Right.
What are some of the things they can do to stand out in this, competitive market?
Right, exactly. So as we're wrapping up here, I keep thinking about how you said this program is like a mindset shift. What do you think is the biggest obstacle for dry cleaners to actually make this shift to be more customer centric?
Well, I think one of the biggest things is just, they're busy.
Right.
They got a lot of orders, deadlines,
They're just trying to get stuff done.
They're focused on the operations, and it's easy to forget about the people.
Right, like the actual humans bringing in the clothes.
Exactly.
It's easy to just get in that routine.
Yeah, you just get in the habit of doing things a certain way, and you don't stop to think about, what the customer is experiencing. So I think that's where this certification comes in,
Okay.
Helps you to slow down, take a step back, and see things from the customer's perspective.
Right, so almost like a reset.
Yeah, like a fresh perspective.
Yeah.
It's about identifying those key moments where you can make a difference, and then coming up with ways to make those moments really count.
So it's not about adding more work to your day. It's just about changing how you think about things.
Exactly. It's about making those small changes
Right.
that can have a big impact on the customer experience.
Makes sense.
And what I like about this program is that it understands that every dry cleaner is different.
Okay.
It's not like a one-size-fits-all thing.
Right.
It's about taking these principles and adapting them to your own business.
So making it your own.
Yeah, finding what works for you and your customer.
Right. So it's not just cookie cutter, do this, do that.
Exactly. It's about creating something unique.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Something that reflects your brand, your values.
Right.
That's what makes it so powerful.
Yeah, this has been really eye-opening.
Yeah, it's been great talking about this.
I feel like I have a whole new perspective on customer experience.
Me too.
So if anyone's listening and they're thinking about checking out this program,
They should.
it's www.drycleaningscxcertification.com.
You can also call them.
Yeah, you can call 800-888-1622 or 212-967-3002.
Or email info@ncai.com.
Get signed up. You don't want to miss this.
Yeah, this is a game changer.
It really is.
It's an investment in your business, your team, and yourself.
Totally. Make 2025 the year of amazing customer service.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Thanks for doing this with me.
It's been a pleasure.
All right, everyone. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep creating those exceptional customer experiences.